Hey, evening, everybody. This is Terry coming at you with my Belvedere update. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk a little bit about um, a tribute build, and I believe Brian at BG Model Workshop just put out a video about it. And you know, when you're talking about doing tribute builds, Brian said this on his video. You're not talking about a lighthearted situation. You're talking about usually when someone has passed on. So Rick Zink recently lost his daughter, Veronica, and Aries Styrene, I believe is the name of the channel. They recently lost their significant other, Bella. So a tribute build is being organized in their honor. Go over to BG Model Workshop, and he has a video out that gives the details, email address, so on and so forth. I know I'm new to the community, but everybody in this community has made me feel so welcome. I feel like a small token would be to put out a video and honor those two individuals with a tribute build. I believe, I can't remember which, but one of them liked the Volkswagens and the other one liked Corvettes. So I'll be building a Volkswagen bus, and I'll be building some form of Corvette. Hopefully it fits into my genre of drag cars and pro streets, but we'll see what I can come up with. That would be neat, a pro street, a VW Bug. Maybe I'll think about that one. But what you see before you is pieces of my recent build. And I just wanted to give a small update on where I'm at with progress. So with the body, I was able to get the glass in there. And I have trouble with glass sometimes. And when I was a kid, I couldn't put glass in to save my life. But I've gotten a lot better at it over the years. And this particular glass was absolutely stress-free. There was no problem with it at all. Went right in, almost like a snap kit. So I just got away with a little bit of PVC glue or the white glue, and it turned out great. The interior, now I didn't show interiors or my interior on my last build. I had put it in before I showed it. I'm happy with this interior, but I feel like I could do better. It's not the best interior in the world, but for my building skill and where I'm at with my skill level, I think it's pretty decent. What I did is I used Detail Master seatbelt kits, put those in there, and I have the belts to match. One of the things I would change is I would, instead of putting it in the crest of the seat here, the nook of the seat, I would put it from the side coming up. I think that looks more clean. I used Semi-Gloss Black on this and Desert Yellow by Tamiya. Turned out great. Normally I like to use the metal gear shift, but I was able to really get by with that one. I think it looks pretty decent. Detail painted the steering wheel. The gauge cluster, it was really neat on this kit because it came out as a separate piece. And what I did with it is I pulled it out and it was chrome plated. So I stripped the chrome off of it and then I bare metal foiled it. And then I put the gauges, I drilled out the gauges and put the decals on the back side because I thought that looked better. And then I epoxied them in to give the appearance that there's a lens on the gauge. And that's pretty much it on the gauges. For the engine, one thing I did do, I wanted to stretch my legs a little bit and try stuff I've never tried before. So I tried this on my other build and got confused, and I basically tapped out. But on this particular build, on this engine, I used ProTech stuff, and ProTech, it was the first time I've ever used ProTech, and I highly recommend them. It is just a fabulous product, just a fabulous product. These fuel lines, I don't even know if I put them in right, to be honest with you guys, because I'm not a mechanic and I couldn't tell you. I looked at videos and I looked at images and did my research, and I think I'm pretty close. If I'm not, then let me know in the comments. But the fuel lines, they have a core in them, so they bend to wherever you want to put them. What I used the fittings, and then I basically drilled the hole into the carb, and then I used super glue and put the actual fuel line in there, and then I put the fitting on using Future, and it worked pretty good. I don't use Future a lot. As a matter of fact, I don't use it for anything other than coating my windshields, and then I'll use it for maybe for like a clear, like maybe for headlights or something. And in this situation, it was a perfect use for it. And I put this oil breather on here. Basically, it's I drilled out a hole in there, and then it has a post, and put the post in there. My next thing is going to be running a fuel line from back in the trunk area and through and up to a fuel pump up here. And then just trying to add more realism every step I can. I'm actually going to put a battery in this. I know most cars like this don't have a battery, but I've got a tray up here, so I might as well use it. And I've got it pre-wired here. I'll have a negative coming down and attaching to the frame. I think that's it. So in closing this up, just I just wanted to issue my condolences to both Rick Zink and his family, and Aries Styrene and his family as well, for their loss. Get over and get a part of that tribute build, and honor those two very valuable members of the community. I feel very blessed to have had the life I've had, and I feel very blessed to be a part of this community. So I know I've only been a part of it for a short period of time, but I really feel like I'm a part of the family. So I want to do something to help out. So I'll be building those, and I believe he said the deadline, you can start it right now, but the deadline would be April of next year. So you have plenty of time. All right, on that note, guys, I'm out for the evening. Thanks for even thinking about coming by and watching my video. I appreciate everybody that watches them. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, comment. I'll take any comment. Every comment's welcome. So thanks again, guys. This is Terry. I'm out. Everybody have a good evening.